guys were not kidding about the lights. All right, well, today I'm going to be doing some comedy, so I know this is a bit of a change of pace here. So do remember it is okay to laugh, and when I say knock knock, you say, "Who's there?" No, you laugh because that was a joke. Okay, anyway, off to that start. This is my first time doing stand-up comedy, and I'm really excited to be here. So do be gentle. No. Thank you, Ben. Doing this was my New Year's resolution for this year. I am a chronic procrastinator, which is what brings me here today. Well, I guess it's that and the fact that I couldn't find an open mic night for tomorrow at 11:55. I really love New Year's, though. It's a really good time of year. It's I find it very helpful to pause and reflect on the last year and do a little planning and dreaming for what comes next. Every year I try to do a fun New Year's resolution like this, something I can put off until the next December. But it's actually been a really good year for me, personally. The prospect of making friends as an adult was something that really scared the crap out of me. It was not something my parents were good at, and I figured that would run in the family or something. But it turns out it's actually been really, really good. I have this whole group of degenerates over here filling this corner. So thank you for coming out to watch me make a fool of myself. I appreciate it. Me and several of these great folks over here went on a rock climbing trip a couple of months ago to a popular spot in Kentucky. So the thing to do there seems to be to find this empty field behind a small town pizza shop and just put up a tent there. You and all the other greasy people that decided to do the same thing that weekend. Honestly, coming in, it looked a bit like a homeless encampment, except that there was a lot of Patagonia around, a lot of beanies, and really, really mediocre mustaches. But anyway, fast forward a few days, and we're coming back to camp after a long day out. The sun is setting, it's cold because it's fall, and it's dark because we're in a valley. Everything is drenched with dew. One of my friends goes to get something from his tent, and I'm rifling through my own tent for my towel to go take a hot shower or something, and I hear him shout out, "Jesus, Mary, and Joseph!" or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. We all turn to figure out what's going on, and he's pointing at the vestibule of his tent, which has this giant snake inside of it. The snake, though, is totally unperturbed, and we all kind of gather around to gawk at it and figure out what to do here. Asking questions like, is it venomous? Is it friendly? Maybe we should go Steve Irwin on it? Of course, one of my friends, raised in the Deep South, has an intimate familiarity with snakes and goes, "Well, gee, I reckon that there's a water moccasin. Them bites are real nasty." And we start frantically taking an online Kentucky snake identification quiz. Although the snake is absolutely not giving a shit. In the meantime, a friend goes over to the pizza restaurant to get some advice on snake removal, where he's politely informed that animal control could probably get there sometime in the next 2 or 3 hours. So I'm sick of all this standing around, and I decide to jump into action, of course. Looking around, it's about 200 feet, or 10 tenths, to the edge of the woods here from the field, and with all the confidence of a white man, I pick up a folding camp chair, fold it up, tee up, back out, wind up, and smack that snake. 200 feet, a little auspicious. That's not my drive. I don't golf, actually, at all. So the snake, bounces about 20 feet down the grass, stiffens up and coils back up into a little ball. I chase it down like a barbarian and swing again, as one does. Now, after seeing me do this, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 times, the wise one of the group, that's Tim, comes up to me, tells me to stop, and steps on the snake's head. He picks it up and stretches it out, because some lunatic thought it would be really funny to put a rubber water moccasin in someone's tent vestibule. So, with this in mind, as some of our friends are coming back to, check in after going in various directions to find a solution to this problem, I'm, holding the snake, as one does, choking it behind the neck, as I've seen Steve Irwin do many times on Animal Planet. And, I've got it, and I make it wiggle a little bit, jump out at their faces, and well, they were not amused. But one of these mustachioed rock climbers does come out and says, "Oh, hey, you've got a rubber snake. That's cool." I'm like, "Well, it was in my friend's tent, so, you know, that was less cool, but here we are now." And he goes, "Well, can I have it?" To which I go, "Sure, I guess, if you really want it." And of course, as soon as he walks away, I go, "Wait a minute, that's the guy that put it in the tent!"